Hey guys, and welcome to a tutorial about a bulletin board, and I'm going to give you a rundown of the icon types, what the missions involve, and specifically I'll be giving you a walkthrough tutorial on how to do cargo runs. Now I don't mean transporting cargo from one station to another, I mean collecting cargo in space that you have to find yourself and then bringing it back to the station, as those generally pay the best. Now, I've already chosen a mission, but first I will be telling you about the various types that there are. Okay, so you have these various different icons. These missions are usually, as you can see, taking one. They give you the cargo themselves and you take it to the station. And it tells you the reward, the type of cargo, how many cargo are involved, or how many units, which faction you're delivering to, the starport, the system, and how long you have left till the mission expires, which is also in real time, so if you turn your game off, the timer still moves. How far the jump distance is, and the fine should your mission fail. Now, mission could fail in either two ways. You steal the cargo, or your ship explodes. So it's best off to not fail, because generally you also annoy the faction and you lose reputation. These are the missions that I'll be actually doing in this tutorial, which is flying to a different station, collecting cargo and bringing it back here. As you can see, they want by reducing Lichen or Lichen. 4 units, and you have 31 minutes to do it, which is a very short amount of time. These are usually donation missions. Now, if you're starting the game, I would not recommend these missions until you have a lot of cash, because all they give you is reputation. So you'd have to fly to a station, get some slaves, bring them back, and you get nothing except reputations. These ones are usually piracy missions. So you have narcotics, they want 8 of them. The special usually means that they have requirements that you have to fulfill before the mission class is successful. For example, the goods must be stolen, the goods must be illegal at this, or prohibited at this starport, and the activity is considered illegal. So if you do the activity, you'll become wanted, unless you're in an anarchy system, which in them kind of systems anything goes. This is also another illegal mission. Basically, you have to go to a system, which it will tell you where the known location of a system is, where they could be. Here you have to get a black box, one of them, and it tells you the last contact, which is also generally the same as that. And that is illegal, because you have to fly to that place and then you have to try and find the item they're looking for, and because it's usually abandoned, it's classed as illegal cargo, which means you'll become wanted should any ship scan you and you're carrying that cargo. Now this is usually the assassination mission, which is why it pays a lot, but trust me, if you're starting out, even if you're not starting out, I don't even think my Cobra could even destroy that with the equipment that I've got. It's basically you have to go to all of these systems and try to find this particular person, and they're associated with this. So that means if you destroy this person, you also more likely lose reputation. Yes. Just one target count, which probably means either a Python or an Anaconda ship. Time left to do it, a jump, and special is the mission will fail should you die. Now down here you can see available but unattainable missions, which is because you don't have enough reputation to get these missions with the particular faction. As you can see, if you click on it, it's usually because they don't trust you enough. So you have to do these missions So you get enough reputation, for example, with these guys, and eventually these kind of missions will appear. Now this mission is just another type, which is usually taking data from one station to another. No cargo involved. You just fly from one station to the other, hand the mission in, they get the data, you get the money. That's it. It's basically postal service in space. Now, I've already chosen the mission, which is generally one of the more complicated ones, is trying to find cargo in space and bringing it back in one piece. Now, we want to get 11 units of Galites. I have 90,000 credits. Now, when you're doing these missions, you have to pay with your own money to be able to finish the mission. Now, it's very unlikely they have Galites in this station, but they might be buying it. Nope. But from my memory, Galites should not be more than a couple of thousand credits each. So I have more than enough money to buy 11 units. Now, also make sure your ship has enough cargo space. Now, my cargo in my Cobra hasn't been upgraded, but even so, I still have 16 capacity. So let's find Galites. This is, for the beginners, the tricky part. So we've got the trade map turned on. We have our minerals trade set to Galites. And we're thinking, well, where can I get Galites from? From the trade, you want to purchase trade map data to be able to see. So you can see purchase trade data, and you can see over here there's a red line going over there, which means that Galite is trading from this station to the other. So let's purchase trade data, and now we can see that from this station they are trading Galite to 3 different solar systems, which means that Galite is in this star. So we know 100% that this area has Galite. Now that system is 1 to 3 jumps away. Let's just make sure there's nothing closer. We can see there's Galite coming from Dea Matrona. Which is, I would probably say, 1 jump, but then you are also likely going to, it might be 1 jump, but when you've got 11 units of cargo, your jump is going to be inhibited. This one's a little bit closer, and it's also selling Galite. So let's go to this place. So let's cut out the boring bits. I know you guys don't want to watch my ship flying from one system to another. So basically all I want to remind you guys is, once you know what you're looking for, filter it in the trade windows, zoom out a little bit, see if you can see any trading. If not, purchase some trade data in various systems around you, and you eventually find you'll either see it going away from you, going to a station, or going away from a station, and then generally from that you'll be able to narrow it down. And then you think, okay, I can see that there's 3 stations in total. You can tell that this one is importing and exporting, so is this one, and so is this one. But Galite is not mentioned in any of them, but because they're both extraction and industrial, that means there's a good chance that Galite will be in all 3. But if not, a lot of times you go to a station, you'll see 3 outposts in a station, and a lot of the times the outposts are not selling anything. So always double check before that you're not flying to a station that is just bounty missions only. So let's go to Hillary Cooperative, because that's the best chance of finding what we need because of its immense size. Right. Now we're at the station. Let's have a look for 11 units of Gallite. Let's hope. Gallite, yep, 18,000 worth. Now always make sure your ship is refueled, but because my ship is a Cobra, you know, 92% full. And I've got a fuel scoop, I don't need to bother with that. So that's all we need. So leave the station.
Scan detected.
Pad 36. Yeah.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Right, here we are. Go back to the bulletin board. Click on the mission. Give the cargo. And now we have our money. As you can see, now it's the faction we was helping, their affiliation, the effect on the solar system, or that's what I believe it to be, 100%. It could be the effect on the solar system or the effect on this particular faction, but I think it's system-wide. The effect, so these are going up, civil unrest is going down, the influence has gone up, but as you can see, it's still 0%. Reputation with the faction is still neutral. Okay, that basically covers it for bulletin board explanation and how to do this particular type of mission. If you would like further help on any other type of mission, let me know in the comment section and I will make additional tutorials on the various type of bulletin missions. Hey guys, thanks for watching and I hope this helps. Please subscribe and like to my videos as it helps me. Basically, the more people who can watch my videos, the better I can make my videos for you, kind of thing, you know. Scratch my back, I scratch yours, wink wink, nudge nudge. Seriously though guys, thanks for watching and I hope to see you again in the next tutorial video.